PDW new meta. Maybe I'll try the PDW. Hello, and welcome to the channel. It's your boy Hissing coming back at you with another exciting Gunsmith video.
Is that you, Dem? Oh no.
I got them.
Behind us, one thing. Oh, yeah, snipe.
Got him. God damn their movement. I used all of my bullets to the PDW just to kill them. Also, they kind of scared me a little bit. I wasn't expecting them to pop out when they did. In today's gun, it's one of the OGs. It's the first gun that I loved in this game when I started playing, 2 or 3 years ago, first day of download, the PDW. And that was my safety net. I used it until my clan leader at the time bullied me into trying something different. Flash myself. It was also an awesome gun in Battle Royale before Gunsmith existed. It was my go-to gun there as well. Oh, what? What? What?
No way to go out.
Okay, now what's interesting about the PDW this season, Season 7, is I haven't seen this in anybody's top 10 meta video yet. And I think it actually has a place.
Oh, he's on
My
top.
friend Cygnu from the research stats community did an awesome video last season, alt meta, and some other things you could use other than, well, let's face it, it was just the CBR. That was the meta last season. And he put up the argument that statistically and practically the PDW was almost the CBR's equal. The CBR was able to beam at range with lethality, and that's one of the things that's been addressed in a series of nerfs that hit this season. The CBR is still considered meta. It's just hanging into the top 10 there, and it does still see some use. But what I haven't seen is a lot of people using PDW. So I've been using it here and there in rank. I have a list of criteria for search and destroy specifically around guns that work for me. So, we're talking about time to kill, it's got enough bullets, must be suppressed, recoil must be easy enough to control, quick reload, versatile, you can use it close to mid-long range maybe, movement speed, and it's good for skulking and strafing. And as a bonus, if you don't need a laser on it, it elevates it as well. Now, with the loadout that I've got from Cygnu that I've been using, the reload isn't as quick as it could be, but in S&D, you may be taking 1 or 2 encounters, maybe 3 before you need to reload, and it's got enough bullets, but when it does reload, you need to pop into cover. You could put on sleight of hand in place of granulated, but all of those other things ticks. The hipfire on the PDW is pretty good, so it does come in clutch when you're very close range and you need to change over to hipfire. Compared to some of the other guns I've been using, specifically in S&D ranked, it's definitely not the top. I was never a big CBR fan anyway, but I do like using the PDW. However, Peacekeeper is my go-to, and at the moment the KSP I think is the best SMG for sure. It's sort of there with the Peacekeeper and the KSP really, but the PDW's in my list, so it's in my top 10. Now I did try the loadout of there is a PDW leaderboard leader called Desync, and he posted his loadout on Twitter. I did use that in some games, and it does well at range. However, the Desync is grinding a weapon. Now, he's very, very good at it, but he's grinding that weapon, so he can only really use that weapon, whereas I approach each game I get with what's the best loadout or the best weapon, what's the best approach for this map and opponents that I'm in. So if I needed something with more range, I would not use the PDW. I do find Cygnu's loadout preferable, but here's Desync's loadout as well. I'll try it and see what you think. Okay, and also, try Cygnu's loadout here, the same as what I've been using this footage, and comment in the comments below. What do you reckon? Is the PDW secretly meta? Alrighty. Chirp. Use code HISS. PDW meta. There's the build.